Good day, Ma'am Glezen. Today we will be performing the performance task number 3, which is we will choose a multimedia format among video or audio. Our chosen multimedia format will be audio, which is a podcast. Now, I collaborated with Dwight Fernandez for this. Me, Jaspher, Paloma, and Dwight Fernandez would be doing the podcast. So, without further ado, let's get on with the podcast. Good day, everyone. Welcome to our daily podcast. Today, we would be asking on different questions featuring different topics that would solely focus on different types of pencil. Today on our guest would be Dwight Fernandez. Hi, Dwight.
Yo, what's up, JP? Good.
Yo, what's up? Yo, Dwight, are you ready for different question that we will be able to share with to our audiences?
Yes, certainly ready. Let's go.
Let's go. So first on our question, I would ask you this question. When are you like a pencil attached to compass and draw a perfect circle?
I remember when I was grade, I had an extraordinary connection with a friend that defined my high school experience. Our friendship felt perfect, like really conquering challenges together, of course, laughing, creating lasting memories. Trusting and understanding formed the foundation of our bond, making each day enjoyable. Navigating adolescence united us, and the nostalgic warmth of those days still resonates, and highlighting the lasting impact of genuine connections during our formative years.
How about you, G? How about you, G?
Oh, when were attached to someone like really close?
Oh, in that question though, I would relate this to myself during high school. I had, you may know this story now. I've talked about it during 21st, but I'll relate it to this topic as well. But during high school, I was a different person back then. I wasn't performing really well on my academics. I focused myself on merely like enjoying my high school life and not being a grade conscious. But I had a friend, actually two friends that felt really close to me that actually opened my mind on those kind of stuff. You may know them, those two. You may know them.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
you know them. So those I met them way back on grade 7. Uh, they were I have first approached them first, but I wasn't really expecting them to be like my close friend, or in this case my compass. In this context, I wasn't really expecting that, but as the years passed, due to like sharing pain and being there for each other in terms of calamities or as such, we were able to build up our relationship, that they become my compass, that then later on helped me to draw a perfect circle, or in that case that helped me become a better person, or like do the all things that I can't do before. So that's it. That's my story about that. Thank you so much for the question. Okay, so moving on to the second question. So this question is like, when you are like a newly sharp pencil, what are your thoughts on that way?
Newly punch. Let me think about that. Okay, so way back, like 2020, I struggled with my weight, insecurity, and social anxiety due to constant judgment. So I think I saw a TikTok video inspired me to start working out, transforming my confidence and dispelling social anxiety. So my family noticed my possible changes, but my journey isn't over yet. I'm excited to face new challenges and keep growing. the enthusiasm from beginning still drives me forward. That's all.
Whoa. That's really nice to hear. I hope
How about mhm.
I hope I can be more 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 be like you so that I can fix my physical appearance more.
How about you, JP? When are you like ready to take on a new challenge?
Oh, in that context, I think I would answer that question too when grade 11, last year. So as I said earlier, I'm not uh I'm not grade conscious during high school. My grades were really low. In fact, I get a grade of 73 in our Filipino subject on grade 9.
Oh,
But
okay.
I don't know why. On grade 11, suddenly it inspired me to become better. It's like I've been sharpened by something, or in that case, I was being sharpened by like a pencil. Like
Mhm.
yeah, it helped me to gain my strength on those uh on those academic stuffs. Like I become more conscious about my grades. It's like there's a specific goal that I need to hit. There's a specific grade that I need to hit in that subject, or in that different quarterly exams. That's what that's what those factors that drives me into becoming an academic achiever during grade 11. So in this context, in sharpened pencil, that's what I think about myself during grade 11. I'm like a sharpened pencil where I aims to be something better. That's it.
Wow,
Alright.
that's really nice to hear, JP.
Uh,
Still strive to be great. Right?
yes. Moving on. Next is our third question. When you are like a pencil not in use, what do you think about that?
For me, the moment the moment arrived about waiting, what was the question? Waiting for the right moment, right? So that moment arrived when I overheard hurtful jokes about my appearance, particularly because of my weight. It was then that I decided to take charge and start a journey towards positive changes. When I like gym, going with friends, and transforming the negativity into motivation for personal growth. So, how about you, JP? When was the right moment, that opportunity to be used?
Thank
Like
you.
starting something.
Yes. Thank you so much for that question, Dwight. So, in your question, I would relate myself to that when I was maybe elementary school. During elementary days, uh, I was kind of a makulit person. So, I've gone to guidance like 5 times.
We all been there.
Yes. 5 times during grade 5, I think. And uh, uh, it's like every time I go to school, or like in that specific subject, I always got scolded. And um, my parents has been called many times because of those kind of things. So in this context, like this, when you are like a pencil not in use, it's like I see myself to doing that I can do something more than just being scolded by a teacher, or like doing something that, like, always doing something bad. So that later on has been solved by a lot of factors like friends, families, beliefs, and other agendas. So that's it. Thanks so much for that question.
But wow, what a glow up, I guess.
Thank you so much. Moving on to number 4. Uh, I will ask you this question. When are you like a broken pencil, unable to write properly?
So maybe when I found about my grandfather's passing, it felt like I couldn't do anything. I was like a broken pencil, and even simple tasks seemed really hard. The sadness was heavy. I didn't have the energy for anything. It was a really, really tough time, and everything felt like a big effort. How about you, JP? When was the last time when you were like a broken pencil and unable to write properly?
Uh, a good question, Mr. Dwight. Thank you for that. If I were to answer this question, um, I think my answer would be the situation that I was in during grade 11. Uh, I know you may know this story again, pero I'll elaborate it since it has a similar situation, like a broken pencil. So, in that situation, I felt like a broken pencil, though it's it's my own doings that it all came to that situation. It's all my wrongdoings, but uh, that's the worst part of it. It's my own fault. Um, and because of that, it made me felt like a broke, or in this context, a broken pencil. It's like uh, you losing the will to do anything because you feel like you are just you are incapable of doing anything. It feels like you're just a hindrance to everyone. Yeah, it feels like uh you fail. Whatever you do, you always you always lose or uh make mistakes every time that you strive to do something better. So that's it. That's my answer to that question.
Keep striving, boy.
Thank you so much. So moving on to number 5, I'll ask you this question. When when are you like a pencil unable to write down creative ideas? When was it? Dwight?
Mm. Um, I guess in for my first month of working out, uh, I felt this I felt discouraged by the lack of visible progress. I almost wanted to quit, which is just very funny, and it was disheartening to be honest. Like a pencil struggling to leave a mark. Despite this, I reminded myself that transformations really do take time. Patience and persistence are very, very crucial. I trust that results will come as I consistently invest in my well being. It's tough now, but pushing through will bring positive changes over time.
Uh,
How about you, JP? Okay. So, how about you, JP? When are you like a pencil unable to write on creative ideas?
Thank you so much for that wonderful question, Mr. Dwight. So to answer this, I think uh, the situation that I was in, that I would relate to this type of pencil that is unable to write down its creative ideas. This when during my uh, elementary days. During my elementary days, I was like a pencil unable to write down its creative ideas. It's like a pencil, the pencil has a purpose to write something, but in this context, the pencil is unable to write it's unable to write down its creative ideas. So it's like him losing his own soul purpose. So in like that, I would relate myself to that during elementary schools. So it during those times, it feels like I can be more. It's like I have a purpose more, that I can do something, that I can be more than what I am in that time. But due to some reasons like insecurities, the way others treat me, those really made an hindrance or overwhelmed me to the point that I can't really think, or like I am being engaged by my own ideas that uh keep me in bars to my own sole purpose. It's like being a pencil that has no purpose, that can't write anything. It's like a pen that has no ink, or a pencil that has been broken down. So that's my answer to that question. Thank you so much.
Bonus question, JP.
Yes.
Have you overcome those insecurities that you said earlier?
Oh, that's a really great question. So, I think I've overcome some, but I haven't overcome it all, since most of those insecurities still uh m- like creep into me, like my physical appearance, like the way the like the way I move, my physical appearance, and the way that people treat me, or uh like what they expect, that I can do something, uh but the reality is I cannot. I think that's all. Thank you so much for that question, right?
Okay. Thank you for the beautiful answer, Mr. Paloma.
So that's all. That concludes our concludes our weekly podcast featuring Mr. Dwight. Ooh, featuring Mr. Dwight.
Thank you for inviting me, Mr. Paloma.
Yes,
It
of
was
course.
really fun.
Yes, that's an honor. So, thank you so much for participating in our podcast that tackles in the context of different types of pencils. So thank you so much. That's all, and tune in to our next podcast. Thank you so much.